Hello YouTube, I am Pinstar, and this is Warlock 2, The Exiled, Strategy and Tactics, Episode 8. So in our last episode, our interesting rival here, Mr. Thalosian, has declared war on us, and his grand siege of a fort that's almost dead. It is not actually doing anything. I have no idea why he declared war on me. He doesn't have anyone up here. He's not actually doing any of that invading thing that usually accompanies war. So I'm not too sure what his plan is. I'm just sniping away with my brand spanking new Sky Caravel here. Might as well get up some free experience points. And do a little damage to them, probably move in a little bit closer, but I'm not going to be doing any kind of full-scale assaulting. I am still going to be focusing on my economy. We had also just settled the city of Areth-Iteru, which needs a rename because I'm sick of the Arethi, this, that, and the other. So you're going to be Nielsburg. I know they're donkeys, but I'm calling it Nielsburg. Because its entire purpose is to develop this trading post on the donkeys, which I will then be freezing to death because that somehow makes them more lucrative. I guess frozen donkeys are more are richer commodity. So let's go on here. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do, plink, plink, plink. Oh, what do we have here? A terrible monster has appeared. Yeah, let's go kill some monsters. I'm liking monster killing. It's hunting time. Zombies! Okay, zombies, and what's my, a mana saver! Hey! A mana saver is exactly what I need for my fireball. Alright, well, where are we finding these zombies? Oh, hi! Hello, Mr. Zombies. in line of the holy city of Agrella that shoots life magic. Yeah, that's a good place to spawn, Mr. Zombies, and by my warlocks too. Well, let's get the city, get them a free head in. Normally, normally the fact that cities to Agrella shoot life magic is kind of a negative side, because against most units they're going to do not nearly as much damage as they would a full city, or a city that does something other than life magic. But in this case, it's doing a lot more. Now, what can you guys get? You don't. Well, actually, you can get Masterwork armor, which you guys are gonna be using the last of my Masterwork. You don't need the protection potions just yet, but what you do need is to light these guys up. Shazam! I'm probably just gonna, after this turn, send them on their way, because it's gonna be 3 turns before that cools down. The other thing I can do is get my first responders on the field here, get them in the forest, and have them take a shot. The zombies don't really like ranged troops. They're like the ghost wolves I was talking about before. They have this aura that's actually twice as powerful as the ghost wolf aura that hurts the power of adjacent units. But if you're using ranged units and nobody's adjacent, they're hitting them for full strength. So these zombies will be a non-issue next turn. Okay, well, that little crisis averted. We've got this spell ready, and we'll be frostifying some donkeys. And since I have a little of casting bandwidth left over, let me frostify another tile nearby, because that's going to be a marketplace eventually, so it'll be useful to me in the future. Now, let's see here. I'm still researching Agrella's Blessing of Life, so that should be all good. I don't think there's anything else that I need to cast at the moment. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I can start cooking melee resistance and put it on my new warlocks. All right, what do you have? Oh, yes. So my capital has grown again, and I will be finally building that long put-off university. Because, yeah, I need the more mana, I need more of that. I can afford the extra 10 gold per turn. You always, before you build one of these 10 gold per turn upkeep monstrosities, you want to keep an eye on what your income's like, because you don't want it to go negative and you don't want it to go to almost negative. But in this case, I can afford this, and the benefits will definitely be good. So, yeah, we'll build you here to sort of link up the roads between these two cities. Alright, perfect. Ooh, who else? Okay, more money here. Let's see, I think I've already, yeah, I've built all my gold multipliers, I've built my market, I've built my transmutation facility, so all that's left really for the city is more craftsmen's districts. And I can get 4 more of them before the city maxes out in size. And that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, so you guys are good. Level up. Oh, yes. So, Healer's Shield. Yeah, Healer's Shield. Always good to get the special abilities for them. Alright, now you... what I might do with you is... If I can move... Ah, darn it. It does use up all her movement.
Ready to help.
Well, she couldn't heal till next turn anyway. I was going to use her to heal up my Sky Caravel so it can keep going on the warpath and whatnot. Might as well plink away. Or just wreck it, that works. And promotion. Oh yeah! And the other thing I've been putting off... Oh yeah, let me... yeah, let's get more stuff, because you got the advanced armor on you. I've been meaning to dive into this Mystic Portal, and it's been about 8 minutes into the video, and I haven't done that yet. So let me go do that. Another ice world! Yay! I was kind of hoping for something more exotic, but I'll take what I can get. Ice elementals, And why don't you take a quick rest, and then you dive in next turn. And you... What are you guys? Well, you guys got one more turn to get that cooldown, so why don't you guys rest up a little bit. Okay. So, those zombies decide to heal up. Good. Goodbye. Nice. Alright, a good chunk of gold. Alright, well, I'll be casting that on you guys. Yay, yay, City of Agrella. Thanks for the assist there. And yeah, these guys are just going to be here. And they're already building up another one. Well...
Someone in need?
Why don't you heal... Oh, you can't heal them? Are you guys, You're technically alive. Well, I don't know then.
Tyree Carlisle.
That's not exactly what I wanted to do. And there's an unopened portal here? I'm not opening their portal for them. Kind of wish I didn't, Oh, well, I can still shoot.
Melsinatath.
But, yeah, they're probably going to take a little bit of a beating there. Alright, so let's see here. Why don't we... That works.
Gadario Areth.
Aha, Frozen Forest. And we've got Snow Maiden's Bungalow. And you guys would die if you attack these snow maidens. That's not good. What the heck are you guys? You're level 2 already. You guys have been doing some stuff here. Huh. Missile. And yeah, I can't masterwork them up. There's some gold there. Oh, they've got Forester and... Oh, why don't I bring you guys over? I don't know exactly how productive this particular portal is going to be. It's just freaking full of these freaking archers. And I'm thinking the real portal to going to the next class of world is actually the one by our rival. Yeah, why don't you guys back out of here? We don't really need to deal with this. And yeah, a tile of gold is nice, but I'm not really seeing a really nice city. Sorry, there's some water over there. I could get a good money city here, but that requires so much monster clearing. I'll wait for my warlocks to come in and deal with all of this crap. They don't need to be. Alright, you are going to continue your elemental hunt. Yes. Actually, do I even need to... I don't even need to blow the cooldown. I can just do the job with death magic. Might as well save that cooldown in case there's some other guys. I do remember there being a unit of minotaurs wandering around here, so I am wary about that.
Rule number 3.
You know, you Miss Healer, might be good to help me out with that.
Yes, you
And you guys are going to want to help me out too.
I do have risen.
And I might Oh, I know what I'm going to do with these guys. You guys are going to go up here. Alright, and since I can... No, I don't want you to go there. I want you to make me some settlers. Thank you. Okay. Alright, that thing's pretty durable. Yeah, you guys are going to take a beating. Oh, you guys are fighting somebody else. Oh, and there go my units. I was afraid of that. But that portal is a bit more important than I realized, so it may be advantageous to establish a toehold there. I am not going to deal with Ancient Curse right now. I'm not going to be dealing with that portal until, yeah. Alright, you guys back in place. You, Mr. Ogre, you're going to take a snooze here, at least for a turn or two. You guys, yeah, I'm actually going to be sending you this way. I have not frost weaponed you guys yet, so let me do that. Give you guys a little bit extra kick. There are the Minotaurs. Eagle Eye! Ooh! Now that's a spell I could get behind. Maybe a little short on casting bandwidth to do it. Cover specialist and targeted cover. And no appreciable resist. Just some hard hitters here. And they can take a chunk out of me if they wanted to. So, yeah, let's get you guys on some hills up here.
I saureth.
Alright, you, I could just destroy this tower, but you know what? I'm just going to come back here and heal. And then I'll come back and keep plinking away. And that is a, yeah, there's not much they're going to do here, and they certainly aren't getting around to opening up this portal. So, yeah.
Congratulations! You have successfully researched a new spell.
Okay, so here's where casting bandwidth is going to be really, really, really high in demand. So we just got Blessing of Life, which is a high bandwidth spell, and we're going to be getting Lands of Life. Now, Lands of Life is like this Fertile Plains, but on steroids. It makes food production plus 50%. And it also, well, it's basically this stuff right here. It also heals living units and hurts undead units, which works for me. So that's going to be some very good stuff. But let's get ourselves some Blessing of Life going here. Yeah, that's really cheap to cast. Unfortunately, like I said, it's bandwidth intensive. That's its one limiting factor. You guys are here. Alright, yeah, you go in first, Mr. Ogre. Just because you probably can take it on the chin. You guys take a snooze.
I do
You guys are going to hang back, because I need my healer coming in. And I need my warlocks coming in. You guys, yeah, you just sit there. Alright, well, I can take a shot at them. And might as well use my cooldown, because that does more damage. And I'm in trees. Wow. So I should have some sort of resistances, or rather they shouldn't one-shot me, because these guys are also armored up nice and heavy against melee damage here. So I'm not too worried about them getting too hurt, and I can always retreat back to Bacon if I am in need. Yeah, you just sit tight. Yep. Gotta love that Masterwork armor. Okay, so who am I going to start this with? Well, the cities that are the smallest are the ones that grow the fastest naturally. But because this spell is a static bonus, it's actually more beneficial to cast it on your more mature cities, because that takes, well, see, there's a couple of different ways to think about this. I could cast it on Ficklewood here, which is my most mature city, which would get its next and higher level stuff coming faster. On the other hand, if I were to cast it on one of my smaller cities first, it would gain population growths faster than it would otherwise, and therefore get me more net buildings built across my empire at a faster rate. You know what? Yeah, let's start with Bacon here, just because I want once I hook up those pigs, and also once I hook up these Minotaur lairs, it'll become even more valuable in the city. And of course, waste not, want not. We got to use every little shred of our stuff here. So unfortunately, yeah, it's going to take another 2 turns, but that's okay. You can see you'll know it'll take 2 more turns even when you're par baking it. This is the amount that we're using of this turn's. This is all of next turn's stuff, and then this little black area going to be one more turn after that. But it's worth it. It's worth it. The other thing I wanted to note is I am holding on to Muehlsburg as a regular city. That does put me one city over my limit, but ultimately one city over the limit is not that painful. It only gives you one unrest per turn, not counting the destroyed building unrest, which will go away eventually. It also costs you only 5 gold in that -5 city administration costs. Going 2 cities over the limit becomes much more expensive, both in unrest and in gold. So you need a much better city site to justify 2 over the limit. But 1 over the limit is practically a gimme, especially since this trading post site is already doing well just by itself. Without any kind of added bonuses and whatnot. I mean, look at my money, 57 gold a turn. I can spend stuff. Which reminds me, should I be spending stuff? Well, my mana's still. I don't want to tap too much deeper into my mana, especially since I'm doing all this casting of my spells here. And yeah, all of these higher things units require mana upkeep, so I'm going to be keeping my army size steady for the time being. Alright, you guys have expanded, and that means a mill. And you guys are here. Okay. So you guys are going to be sallying forth. And I'm not going to bother retreating, I'm just going to nuke them. There's no way. Not with that little health. They're not going to be nuking. They're not going to be knocking my guys down. And they get their bonus. Now, in terms of the Curse of Angel, for our particular build, it's actually not that useful. What it does is it lowers resistances to melee and missile damage. But we don't really use that much melee and missile damage, truth be told. And Perceptives, no. So that gives us Forced March, which gives our Warlocks even more mobility. So I'm going to go with Forced March. And I realize I'm running a little bit late, but I want to finish this turn before I do anything else. My university finished, which means we can get university education. I should have given that to them before I cast my nuke. But yes, university education is stellar.
Someone in need?
Because it's a flat unit power plus 10%. And since we're going to be diving into this icy abyss, I'm going to be giving you guys protection potions too, because you're going to be needing them. University education and protection potions. And I might as well give you guys the education. See, I found something that doesn't eat up more upkeep to spend my money on. All this university education. Tuition ain't cheap. And Mr. Ogre is just... Please tell me he doesn't... Okay, good. It'd be kind of funny if you could give an Ogre university education. Must all be chasing stuff. Well, might be risky, but this guy, our Ogre, gets Highlander, which means that he gets defense bonuses in hills. So if we park him in these hills, he'll be a happy camper, and he'll be able to hold up to a lot of the damage that's going to be coming his way. And you guys are just going to chill back. Yeah, I'm going to send my healer in, because I have a feeling... I'm feeling the Ogre is going to need some healing.
Kunai o Anju.
Oh, Anju, you so kunai. Okay, I think that is everything. So, I'm going to end it here. So, if you like this episode, want to see more of it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave a like, and most importantly, leave me a comment. Always very useful for me. So in our next episode, we are going to see if we can't tame this icy abyss here, find out what's going on here, who they're fighting, who's on first, what's on second, and also figure out Is that really the way forward, or is my enemy the one that's harboring the useful portal? Find out next time. This is Pinstar, and I'm signing out. See ya!